Okay, hello. I'm gonna read page 15 and 17. What is computer? A computer is an electronic machine that processes information. In other words, an information processor. It takes in raw information or data at one end, store it until it's ready to work on it, choose and crunch it for a bit, then spit out the result, and at the other end, all these processors have a name. Taking in information is called input. Storing information is better known as memory or storage. Saving information is also known as processing, and spitting out results is called output. As you can see here, the image is computer that used to take up huge room now fit comfortably on your finger. Imagine if a computer were a person. Suppose you have a friend who is really good at math. She is so good that everyone she knows posts their math problem to her. Each morning, she goes to her letterbox and finds a pile of new math problems waiting for her attention. She piles them up on her desk until she gets around to looking at them. Each afternoon, she takes a letter off the top of the pile, studies the problem, works out the solution, and scribbles the answer on the back. She puts an envelope addressed to the person who sent her the original problem and sticks it her address, ready to post. Then she moves to the next letter in the pile. You can see that your friend is working just like a computer. Her letterbox is her input, the pile on her desk is her memory, her brain is the processor that works out the solution to the problem, and the out tray on her desk is her output. Once you understand the computer are about input, memory, processing, and output, all the junk on your desk make a lot more sense. First is input. Your keyboard and mouse, for example, are just input unit ways of getting information into your computer that it can process. If you use a microphone and voice recognition software, that's another form of input. Second is memory storage. Your computer probably stores all your documents and files on a hard drive and has huge magnetic memory, but smaller computer-based devices like digital cameras and cell phones use other kinds of storage such as flash memory card. Third is processing. Your computer processor, sometimes known as the central processing unit, is a microchip buried deep inside. It works amazingly hard and gets incredibly hot in the process. That's why your computer has a little fan blowing away to stop its brain from overheating. Fourth is output. Your computer probably has an LCD screen capable of displaying high resolution graphic and probably also stereo loudspeaker. You may have an inkjet printer on your desk to make more prominent form output. Oh, sorry, inkjet printer. And next is page 17. What is computer program? The first computer were gigantic calculating machine, and all they ever really did was crunch number, solve lengthy, difficult, or tedious mathematical problems. Today computers work on a much wider variety of problems, but they are still essentially calculation. Everything a computer does, from helping you to edit a photograph you taken with a digital camera to displaying a web page, involves manipulating numbers in one way or another. Suppose you are looking at a digital photo you just taken in Paint or photo editing program, and you decide you want a mirror image of it. Flip it from the left to right. You probably know that the photo is made up of millions of individual pixels arranged in a grid pattern. The computer stores each pixel as a number, so taking a digital photo is really like an instant, orderly exercise in painting by numbers. To flip a digital photo, the computer simply reverses the sequence of numbers so they run from right to left instead of left to right. Or suppose you want to make the photograph brighter, all you have to do is slide the little brightness icon. The computer then works through all the pixels, increasing the brightness value of each one by say 10% to make up the entire image brighter. So once again, the problem boils down to number and calculation. What makes computer different from a calculator is that it can work all by itself. You just give it your instruction and off it goes, performing a long and complex series of operations all by itself. Back in 1970 and 1980, if you want a home computer to do almost anything at all, you have to write your own little program to do it. For example, before you could write a letter on computer, you had to write a program that will read the letters you type on the keyboard, store them in memory, and display them on a screen. Writing the program usually took more time, and doing whatever it was that you had originally wanted to do. Pretty soon, people start selling programs like word processor to save you don't need to write program yourself. Today, most computers use buy, download, or share programs like Microsoft Word and Excel. Hardly anyone write program anymore. Most people see their computer as tools that help them to jobs rather than complex electronic machine. They have to pre-program and digest as well, because most of us have better things to do than computer programming. And that's it for me. Thank you.